there, folks. It is me, RandomJosh Plays, and we are back again with some more 2 Point Campus Medical School DLC. And we are here on part 14 now. Heading back to good old Molten Rock. Let's see if we can make some more further progress. Things are looking up, so let's see what we can do. Alrighty.
Students are reminded.
Let's just get straight into things.
I just choose not to.
So, I need to hope that we can get some more higher leveled students. Can hope and pray, right? It's annoying I can't see the boundaries because I kind of want to expand on the library, maybe, for one. What else do we want to expand on? Well, I need to make some more upgrades. What are we looking at here? Let's upgrade our research. Let's upgrade our face stamping. Cure, just in case. Done all of those, I think. Pretty sure I've done everything that ends. Let's get you upgraded as well, and then you
Students
also.
should check in before trying to learn.
Anything else? So at least like everything to be at a level 2. You have reasonable treatment power. It could definitely be better though. It could also be worse. So yeah, I'm thinking we're in a good place, right? We can't upgrade these to 3s yet. We will do eventually, don't you worry. But for now, I want to just focus on seeing if we can get some more of these plots unlocked. So we're nearly at that one. I think we'll get that pretty swiftly. Hopefully we can also get the level 10 students. What one? That's the marketing one here. So I think I don't know which one I want to increase the space on. Maybe both. Maybe we build further out on this one and then build further out on this one, but still have a space in between so that people can still walk up to the other campus building. That's my thought process. We'll want the thumping therapy patients cured.
Welcome to the show. I'm Richard E. Hawthorne, and you join me today for 2 Point Radio's...
Okay, so let's do this. What do I want? I don't want to go too far on this one, because I still want enough space for a reasonable walkway. Does that work? Does that look crazy? Probably. That could be better. Maybe, I don't know. Or that. Then I just feel like we can't get too much with a 2. Maybe that. It doesn't leave a lot of room to get around this bit, but if I shimmy that around like so, and then I'll debate on exactly how I want to do that bit. This one, again, I definitely want to bring this back and around this way. Because then we can again squeeze another. How big are these dorms? 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that fits in nicely back there.
Today's special. We'll be talking
again,
all
we still
things
have enough
mayoral
for
as
a
2 Point
walkway.
County approaches another important day in its history and indeed its future.
I was gonna say it's probably
Get in
gonna
touch
whinge
to tell us
about
what you're
that,
thinking
so
and how you're feeling.
sadly,
Who will be the
yes.
next mayor?
We'll need to pop the lose maybe here for now, so that I have the room here. Do that. Maybe. Will that work? Yeah, let's shimmy the door to the side. But in order to
Of 2
do that, I'm going to need to shimmy some other stuff around. Just initially, so let me just place you there, you there, you stay there for 2 seconds. Can you please work properly for me? And then you can slot in there. And we have another dormitory ready to use. Then we can place more showers and toilets here. And then that just takes up a bit more of the space that we've got to utilize around this area. And then what was I going to do here? Private tuition. Private tuition. I'm just going to do that across this entire area. Is that way. Probably need it to be a little bit forward, so I can fit the blackboard comfortably behind. We fit the bookshelf in nicely there. And then we can also slot, it's getting stuck up on the top, a couple of these in as well. Obviously do our classic bin and sunny sitch. Also gonna want to put a air conditioner in. And then I guess we probably want 2 more bookshelves situated there, just so we have the space.
You decide.
And then what we'll do...
Announcement. Intruders on
I
campus.
also
no.
need the side entrance. Do you want it? Yeah, we do want it like there. Because then, similarly, they can also traverse a lot easier. And do we have... Just want to see what kind of space this gives. 3 by 3, okay. So yeah, we can fit a couple more in. So 1, 2, 1 there, and 1 there. And then they just have to awkwardly go around a little bit, unless we do it on this side instead. It is a little bit cramped in here, but it's fine. No, I wanted to keep that. Sorry. I thought I had it was done. I didn't have to worry.
Now taking
That
students
was a mistake.
to medical school. Announcement.
I'm a big
Just because
silly.
the island looks favourably upon you, doesn't mean that I do.
Okay, so hoping this helps people out. We probably need to continue to teach more on some of these other bits as well, because we want to be able to defeat the intruders a lot easier. So how many more blocks have we got to work with over this area? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I complete this entire downward area, we're going to be above the 2 stars. So let's just focus on that for now. Like I say, we've got 3 on the go already.
Even more than usual.
Which we're nearing ourselves towards. We... closing the gap on that one as well, so if I ever need to, I can just whack that one on. At some point, I will start to build out this area a little bit more, so we can... I think, realistically, I want to get that one done, so that I can happily build, but it's not looking like that's going to happen anytime soon, because I don't really want to upgrade anything to level 6 until I'm completely comfortable.
We're back. Today's election
That is
sees
definitely gonna take
incumbent
a
Mayor
while.
Tabitha Winsock take on all challengers.
Have I
One such
upgraded
foe is Gumbo
training
McNally.
pod?
Yes, the cousin of Jumbo
I should've done
CEO
that.
Jumbo McNally. Ms. Winsock has held a steady, some
That
say
was a bit of a
tedious lead in the
mistake and an
polls over
oversight,
Mr. McNally.
because...
But what effect, if any,
Yeah,
will his
that would have
last
been
gasp
very
speech
helpful
have on
to
today's
have a better
proceedings? If you
training
missed it,
facility.
Mr. McNally
Means that we can
finished
get through
rousing
training a lot quicker.
12-minute display with a story of how he once took a modest pile of change from his father and turned it into an impressive lunchtime spread, featuring
Lovely.
sandwiches, crisps, and
More
sausage
positivity
rolls.
flooding through
Now
the
that is
campus.
impressive.
Announcement. Just because the island looks favorably upon you, doesn't mean that I do.
Definitely want another entrance somewhere on this end to help out. Unless... no, even that would be annoying, actually. I was just going to say, unless we did one there that built into some other, like, side building here. But then it would have to, like, awkwardly wrap around to get to that bit as well. And I don't love the idea of that. I just don't know what to do half the time. Or, like, what's the optimal patterns, you know? I do feel like another building this side is going to be needed, because then we can start to really look at some of these other bits that we want to do, right? So, creating rooms at 40% treatment power, we can do that quite easily with bigger rooms. So maybe this becomes like our main base of attack for some of those bits, because we have a bit more space to work with here, maybe. Because again, that one should be okay to get fairly quick. Maybe we look at that actually, like let's just see. And I also do want to get some more fun things for them, because I do feel bad, because I've been very neglecting, shall we say, of the people. Like, yeah, there's just not been a lot of like push to develop this out further. I think
Janitor needed to
we'll
install
have a way
upgrade.
on this side
Thank
as
you.
well. It's a bit of a weird shape, but it kind of does work. Maybe we jolt that off to the side a little bit, depending on how much space I have that side. What has cubes at the moment? Not much, which is fine. I'm happy with that. So one thing that I definitely want to build in here is a student union. Let's build a rather large student union, like not too massive, but like big enough. That does the trick. I'm not gonna probably utilize half the space, but we should still try and make the most out of the area that we do have available to us. Show me that one just over to like there. Because I like the tables being a little bit like clusterfucky. Because it just makes a little bit of a unique and different space. Of course we want dance floor. And of course we now don't have any money. So we're just going to have to make do with what we have got. And then I'll expand upon it a little bit more as time goes on.
From Michelle in Smogley, I spoke to Mia Wingsock
And then we'll start looking at other areas. Oh, we failed.
That she remembered reading it, but I'd never sent it to her. So what? Did she break into my house? Or is she, like, telepathic? But just with post? What a lovely anecdote, Michelle. And aren't we lucky to have a mayor that's willing to go above, as well as beyond?
Yeah, I think more treatment power means better cure rates, which should mean better potential for, like, the students themselves, maybe? Maybe, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea anymore. I'm just making this all up as I go along. If that wasn't already fucking clear as shit, like, oh my god. I can have that in there. Also have one in here as well. Just because I've got a bunch of fucking space to utilise, so might as well put some shit in. Again, we've made the money, we're still in a little bit of debt, but minute amounts of debt. We've got no loans to pay out, so if we ever need to do major expansion, we can always take out another loan. This area is going to be very, very warm.
Campus has opened a
I
new
haven't
building.
put
Good for us.
anything actually in this area yet. And I haven't put any cooler aircon units even down. We will do that eventually at some point. Don't quite know when, but we'll figure that out as it comes along, you know. It'll be fine. Okay, the average student happiness isn't too hot. Maybe... Okay, you don't want the live music anymore. Well, I was gonna give you some live music, but apparently I don't fucking want it anymore, so screw you all. Gonna whack that one there. And I'll pop one there. And then I'm gonna pop one just there, and then another one there for the temporary. Because it's only really going to be this area that they should be lingering in. They shouldn't be, like, wandering down this way, hopefully. Saying that, though, they probably fucking will, knowing my luck. Can I plan an event? Let's see. A student lounge party. Fabulous. That should do the trick. What if I made it... Now let's just do that. And then what else can I do in here? I don't really want to do anything. I've only got 15 days to get it anyway, so
that are the big deal. That's why they
may
get
not
the
work.
jumbo treatment. Mobile stationery,
we'll see.
toilet substitute, sip of milk, leg
Where even
rooms,
is our
dental surgeries, additional headrest,
Ooh.
and our famous data
They're
system
all super,
analysis
like,
training
what on
program
earth are we
system,
doing here?
or
Like, why are we
FNAP
doing
stamps.
this?
I'm Jumbo McNally, and I wish I worked here.
We're one student away from being level 10. And we failed
Weather
again.
reports. The volcano does not seem happy.
That is not
Was it something I
great
said?
at all. But hey, we tried. I am trying to do better. It's just very fucking hard. So difficult. Because you just don't know what's working and what's not necessarily working. But I do feel a somewhat level of confidence in our overarching abilities. Will it take a little bit longer? Probably. But nonetheless, we'll make it work. We always do make things work. What's our campus level? 18, so we've still got a little bit before
Your body's a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps.
If we keep pushing ourselves to do more training, then we can start looking at that one. And I guess the training is also going to help do some of these other ones as well. But that is that one dealt with. Then we could start to develop out more buildings of sort. Don't quite know what I want to do just yet. Love that. 7 awards this time around. Pretty darn swell that. How do we increase their happiness? Give them more entertaining things, I guess. Give them a couple of these, I guess. That's just a bit of weird fun, you know? Come and test your strength. In the middle of campus. Oh, I didn't realise that one was placed so awkwardly. Don't love that. There we go. Much better. Much better. Apparently Big Thinker also helps with their entertainment, so I'll get another one of those. A couple more of the good old phones, because they always seem to be a somewhat hit. And I guess I'll get some over here as well, and maybe I'll throw in a arcade machine there. A weird dance mat thingy just randomly is gonna like come in here somewhere. Can I? You can fit there, you're just being awkward. Heck, maybe even a bookshelf. Maybe, I don't know what else. But it's a lot of shit that I've just whacked down, so hopefully that keeps our student happiness at a reasonable level. But with that being said, we are going to actually leave this episode off here. I'll decide what other plot I want to work on next. Because there's definitely a few that we can start to look at and really target. In the hopes that we can develop things out a lot better. But for now, we will end this off here. So thank you all so much for sticking tuned with today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, of course, please do head on down below, click on that subscribe button, join the family, and hit that notification bell also to be notified of when I do post future videos such as this. And yeah, thank you again, and I will see each and every one of you folks in the next video. Peace out, bitches.